So God is bringing us back to basically help us create the world we left behind a long time ago when we strayed off the path. And the people who love how things are in secret, keeping everything secret and enforcing those secrets, because whenever the truth comes out, they feel like things are getting worse because they live in denial and enforce coping. They claim to be against the things that they enrich themselves off of and the things that they use as weapons and tools to keep everyone in control. So, I've done what I could, and I still do what I can to try to save everybody, including the people who are fighting against it. But the level of stupidity is beyond imagination. So, most of you are feeling the pain of what they help maintain, effectively being forced to keep yourself secret so that everyone else doesn't have to feel bad, except they enforce people feeling bad to control their actions and to make them act right, which is effectively the same thing as telling everybody to shut up and not rock the boat so that they can have their Vegas-like fun in everybody's backyard and everybody's house, while they, help your children be freed from your extremist views. Enforcing false freedom is what they're doing, and that's all they do. They create suffering so that it can be used as lessons to prove their narratives, because that's all they know how to do, and that's all they've ever done. That's the level of education that they have. They don't have anything better. They maintain the immaturity of us all and call it progress compared to the primitiveness of the human race in its natural state. We're supposed to be adults. We're supposed to be able to start families when we're 13. Many of us, having been enslaved in a world where that's not allowed, have been bred to look younger longer when we're supposed to actually be mature enough to defend ourselves from natural threats, to build families, to build bonds and grow together in love. But that would destroy their brothel economy. They need us to stay within their culture throughout our childhood, while people who are living what's supposed to be only done in adulthood in their childhood, and they're used to keep an eye on everybody from childhood through adulthood. And they're the ones that run everything. They're the ones that run all the narratives and all the social media platforms and maintain the order of this empire that they enforce. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. Everything that they're doing is backfiring because it's inevitable. They don't know enough to be able to succeed. They're fighting against the truth, and they're fighting against the future. And the future is the human race returning to God and our human nature and true freedom and a true republic where religion is actually our history. Because when we have that natural connection to God, we don't exist without God. And our history doesn't exist without God there with us. That's what religion is supposed to be. It's part of our nature. But they hate it. It goes against everything that they love. And they love the secrets that everyone is forced to keep. They love it. while at the same time they claim to be against it. All they're against is evidence. All they're against is the truth coming out. They attack the truth and try to make everyone believe it's rare. They force everyone to hide evidence and then pretend like they're actually making things better and safer, when it's purely an illusion and a lie. So they thankfully aren't smart enough to keep it this way. But they do know how to make people die, and make it look like that it's because of what the people who are wrong are doing. But they're only going to accomplish what their Hamas accomplished, which is their own destruction. What you do to another, you do to God. The destruction you call upon others will come to you. We are in Judgment Day, and God is not a magician. All of reality is God's domain, and there's nothing mystical about God's work. God does everything in the natural world, in the reality of its vessel. And it works through us. And when we work against God, God sabotages it from within. So, I'll keep helping, even though it doesn't really work out for me, because I'm not a coper. I don't try to keep things the way it's been in order to make myself feel better and pretend that it's safe. So, good luck, I guess. And to everybody that's caught in the middle, and isn't actually trying to enforce this dumb crap, try to stay away from the fights. And if you do end up getting caught in the fight, just defend yourselves. Don't join in any offensives. All offensives are manipulated. And the people who are actually defending themselves in a way that seems offensive, like Israel, they're freeing us all. And the war that's going to spread isn't going to be the one that they're trying to make us scared of. It's going to be a war for freedom. True freedom. Freedom of the human race. Where we don't have to cope. Where we don't have to pretend. Where we can be screwed up and learn from it and help others learn from it, so that we don't have to be slaves anymore. So the thing that they're trying to make us afraid of is the truth. They're trying to create consequences to telling the truth, and it's backfiring gloriously. So don't panic. Don't let your emotions run away on you, because they'll be used to make you tools in their self-destruction. So good luck, everybody. I love y'all.